Today, we're tackling the wild world of taxes on investments, how your market gains and losses from the year come into play when filing. Joining me now is Lisa Greene-Lewis, TurboTax tax expert. Thank you for joining me, Lisa. So a lot of people probably biting their nails at the moment. They see that tax deadline approaching there. For people who've seen major gains and losses over the past year, what are the top 3 tips you have for them?
The top 3 things that they can do. First of all, you want to offset your losses against your gains. And then if you have a net loss, you can offset that loss against your ordinary income, like wages, up to $3,000. And then you also want to remember, if you have any carry forward losses, you want to capture those because those can reduce your taxes as well.
So for people who are wondering, should I be holding on to my stock even if it's going down in value? Should I be holding the line? Is this a good mindset to have in this sort of period?
You can hold on to your investments, but if you see it's continuing to lose, you may want to sell your crypto or stock, and then you'll be able to offset those losses against your gains, and that will help your tax situation.
I know a lot of people sort of Googling what happens if they've bought and sold crypto over the past year. They've watched the roller coaster for Bitcoin as it, swung its way back up to 30,000 there. What should people be aware of in the changing environment when it comes to crypto laws?
Yeah, so crypto is just like a stock investment if you are holding on to it as an investment. So we talked about, offsetting your losses. You will be able to do that. Also, I think about it, the way you use crypto is how it's taxed. So for instance, if you're holding on to it as an investment, when you sell it, you're going to see a capital gain or loss, but you can also get paid in crypto. So when you're paid in crypto, that's going to show up on your 1099 form if you're paid as a contractor, or your W-2. So that will also be captured on those forms and reported when you go to do your taxes.
And what if you're an investor who's also a creator? Obviously, what we consider, traditional work has changed a lot in this environment. How do they navigate this space?
Yes, so if you're a creator and you created an NFT, for example, and you sell that NFT, you're going to get income from selling that NFT, and that would be reported on a 1099 as well, possibly a 1099K. And then if you invest in your NFT and you hold on to it, that's one thing to remember. People may get confused on when they report a transaction. So you don't have a taxable event until you sell that. So if you were to sell that NFT, depending on how long you hold on to it, you can have a long-term capital gain or loss or a short-term.
And for people who are looking at how to reduce their adjusted gross income, at least the appearance of it, when they're trying to navigate this, see where they should make their deductions, what are some of the most important things they should be aware of?
Yeah, so you can reduce your adjusted gross income by taking a deduction for any IRA contributions that you made. If you're a teacher, there's a teacher's expense deduction that you can take. If you're self-employed, remember that you can deduct half of your self-employment taxes as well as your self-employed insurance premiums.
Certainly a lot to consider there. We do appreciate you breaking that down for us. Lisa Greene-Lewis, TurboTax tax expert. Thank you for joining us and taking some of the headache out of this tax season for us.
Thank you for having me.